Philanthropy in a time of COVID. The less fortunate have always needed the help of those who are fortunate enough to be able to offer it. But what are the dynamics at play in a time when the world is faced with a pandemic? Charlene Lackay, Group CSI Manager and Group Marketing at Momentum Metropolitan Foundation, talks to us about the importance of continuing to give back through virtual volunteering, mentoring and getting involved, and how this can ensure that you're still able to participate and do your 6 to 7 minutes this Mandela Day. Charlene, a very good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome.
Good morning, and thank you for the opportunity. Yeah, it is a challenging time for us because the lockdown is doing the reverse of what we feel that volunteering is calling us to do, and that's to connect to people, and that's to be of assistance and reach out to communities. But technology is a wonderful thing. It's actually providing us with more opportunities than we thought possible during lockdown. What we've started at Momentum Metropolitan is to do something called virtual volunteering. So that means our employees can find opportunities to be of service using their skills, be safe in the comfort of their home, and provide professional skills such as accounting, designing for organizations who need it, and mentorship. You will not believe the opportunities that there are available for organizations to be of assistance using platforms like WhatsApp, Skype calls, such as what we are doing, and support organizations through this time. So yeah, there are many opportunities. There's no need for us to feel isolated and to feel as if there's nothing that we can do.
You just mentioned mentorship. Do tell us about what you do as a mentor, and and the whole aim behind this initiative.
Yeah, so the Momentum Metropolitan Foundation's focus is on youth employment, but we know how difficult a journey that is for a young person to move from very difficult circumstances and then make that transition from training into employment and job placement. And mentorship is a key component of assisting in that transition. So as a mentor, you are there to help that person unlock his or her potential and see the possibilities for their own future. And many people might not think that they are suitable as mentors because it feels quite intimidating. And interestingly enough, the fact that we now are using technology platforms are actually making people more willing to try and be a mentor and reach out to others. So we've had a couple of mentors from Momentum Metropolitan that said that this is something that they would never have considered because either they don't have the time, they have busy schedules, if you're a mom at home and you don't necessarily have a plan for what to do with your kids so that you can go out and do this kind of community service. A technology platform really is an enabler for you to have that kind of purpose and live it without feeling isolated.
Tell us about the challenges that you face in your quest to get others to give back. I mean, the importance of giving back, more so in such an uncertain time.
Yeah, it is quite challenging because I think the reality is that every one of us are struggling with our own fears and anxieties because of the pandemic and the situation that we found ourselves in. And interestingly enough, I spoke to our head of human capital yesterday exactly about this, Dr. Dieter Veldsman, about the importance of people using volunteering very intentionally to fortify themselves. Because what it does, it takes yourself out of your own context and it allows you to grow gratitude. And that actually makes you more resilient and it helps people to stay engaged. I don't know how many of your viewers might be working from home for how many months now. And there's quite a bit of disconnectedness that comes with that. So offering a virtual volunteering opportunity in partnership with For Good, our online volunteer partner, is a way for us to try and help people reach out and connect in a time of physical disconnectedness.
Okay, and in this difficult and uncertain times, technology has been a great help in getting things done. So how can people get involved, and what are some of the platforms that are available to assist the process?
So I've just mentioned For Good. And this year is the first year that we're taking our Mandela Day or Mandela Month campaign publicly. So if you go to www.forgood.co.za, you'll see the Momentum Metropolitan virtual volunteering campaign there. And there are a range of skills, different campaigns where if you are an accountant, there'll be something for you to do. If you're a marketer, there'll be something for you to do. And through that, you can involve your family and in the comfort of your home, reach out and be of service to others.
And since Momentum Metropolitan Foundation has already opened up its For Good list of beneficiaries to the public, of which many opportunities involve mentoring, take us through who some of these beneficiaries are.
Okay, so one of the beneficiaries that we are working with is an organization called Pakamani Young Minds Academy, or PIMA for short. And they're such a dynamic organization. They're a youth-led organization and working for youth empowerment. And they focus specifically on after-school programs. So we know that the grade 12 learners find themselves in a very difficult situation where there's been a loss of learning time, which will put them at a disadvantage to prepare for the National Senior Certificate. And what Pakamani Young Minds is doing is assisting these grade 12 learners in their preparation. So we've got involved with them. We've provided 10 of our specialist volunteers that would be able to assist with maths and science, accounting, tutoring, and just help them to prepare and not feel despondent, but still make them feel that they still have a chance. 2020 is not wasted.
And in light of Mandela Day, Charlene, and giving back for our 67 minutes, just how important is it to continue the spirit of giving, especially through these tough times? How do we ensure that every day becomes a Mandela Day and the hype does not die down even after Mandela Day?
Yeah, I think it's incumbent on all of us to make sure that that happens. As a corporate citizen, we've always said Momentum Metropolitan is not just about Mandela Day. This year we are talking about Mandela Month, but it's actually a campaign that started at the beginning of June already with Youth Month, because we have a youth employment focus, and pulled it right through, and we'll pull it straight through to Women's Month to see how we can empower and support young women. But I think it's very important that we carry this spirit of Mandela Day throughout every single day. So the For Good platform, the virtual volunteering opportunities are not going to disappear at the end of Mandela Month. And so our compassion and our passion should not as well.
All right, Charlene Lackay, great chatting to you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks.
That was Charlene Lackay, the Group CSI Manager and Group Marketing at Momentum Metropolitan Foundation, talking to us about the virtual volunteering and mentoring. It is almost the end of the show.